A number of friends ask me why reaching Tokyo with the gospel is so important to reaching the world with the gospel. And my answer would be twofold: influence and need. First of all, Tokyo is one of the 3 or 4 most influential cities in the world. It's a financial center, certainly, media center, cultural center, one of the keys certainly to Asia and the whole world. And therefore, you just can't try to reach the world with the gospel unless you go to those key influence cities. On the other hand, it's not only so highly influential, it's also spiritually so needy. Less than 1% of Japanese people profess a personal relationship with Christ. It's one of the most Christless cultures we have in the world, certainly in the modern world today.
But how needy is Japan? Japan is comparably the size of the state of California. But now imagine adding to California the people of Texas, Florida, New York, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Ohio, Georgia, and North Carolina. That's Japan, the second largest unreached people group of the entire world, totaling 127 million people and only 0.5% Christian. Now, Tokyo is the capital of Japan and the largest city in the world. The greater Tokyo area is about 34 million people. That's the entire population of California jam-packed into LA County. Now, generally speaking, the greater Tokyo metropolitan area, or Kanto, is comprised of about 4 states: Tokyo, Kanagawa, Saitama, and Chiba. Tokyo, or Greater Tokyo, is in great need of churches. To put into perspective, the United States church density is about 1,000 to 1,500 per Protestant church, while the Tokyo average church density is 15 times that. One Protestant church having to serve 15,000 people. Now, we've determined that the most needy state is Chiba among the 4. And the most needy neighborhood within Chiba that has a Presbyterian Japanese church is a city called MIHAMA. MIHAMA is about 150,000 people on the bay, but with only 5 Protestant churches. That's one Protestant church serving 30,000 people. That's twice as needy as Greater Tokyo, even Tokyo City Center. Furthermore, the most densely populated, youngest and fastest growing neighborhood is KAIHIN. KAIHIN has a recreational center with a ballpark, convention center, and a mall. It also has a business district home to several Japanese companies. And also it has a university campus of about 4,000 students. But more importantly, it has a densely populated residential area called Baytown. It's about 23,000 people, all in a network of apartment complexes. Now, in the middle of this neighborhood is a church called KAIHIN Grace Church. They are a Presbyterian, Reformed Evangelical congregation of only about 50 people, and they know that they have to reach this entire neighborhood that's only 0.25% Christian. It only takes about a 20-minute walk to walk past 23,000 people. They need to reach this neighborhood even more. However, the work does not stop there. There is a patch of land where developers are creating or building 6 high-rise apartments. You can see the first one being built right now. They are projecting that in the next 10 years, 10,000 people will move into these apartment complexes, and many of them young families. KAIHIN Grace Church has asked me, Mark Bocanegra, to help them pastor their mother congregation, but also to lead an MTW team, plant this new church, but also grow the existing congregation.